Hello, Al Pals. This is Big Al. Welcome to Big Al Presents Cobra Kai Season 5. The season just dropped on Netflix a few days ago. I have seen all of the episodes and wanted to share my thoughts on this latest season. But of course, before I do so, there may be some spoilers ahead, even for previous seasons. If you haven't caught up to Season 4, you may want to watch out and check out this review later once you've had a chance to take in everything up through Season 5. But of course, that is on you. And with that being said, my thoughts on Cobra Kai Season 5. Of course, Cobra Kai has been a huge hit in the last few years, starting off on YouTube. Before moving to Netflix, it has brought more life into the world of the Karate Kid, and having a spinoff called Cobra Kai has been an absolute fantastic experience. 4 seasons of just incredible storytelling and character building, and I had a lot of hopes for Season 5. Did Season 5 meet expectations? Yes, it did. Season 5 is wonderful and very, very entertaining and enjoyable and gives you all the great feelings that all the previous seasons did. Of course, for those who remember, Season 4 did not end on a very happy note for Danny LaRusso, played by Ralph Macchio. Cobra Kai had defeated them in a karate tournament, and Miyagi-Do had to close, but Daniel is not going to lay down so easily, so he brings in a friend who was a former foe, Chosen, played by Yuji Okamoto, who is absolutely the shining bright spot of this season. He is excellent every time he is on screen. He has great chemistry with everyone, from Ralph Macchio to Thomas Ian Griffith, the man who plays Terry Silver, and to the kids as well when he is training them. He has excellent comedic timing, and of course is a physical badass, and he is just truly, for me, he was the highlight of this season. I mentioned, of course, Terry Silver. Terry Silver is riding high after the last season, and Thomas Ian Griffith once again plays him with evil gusto. In fact, even more devious than he seemed last year. This is the kind of villain that is very, very easy to appreciate and get behind. The kind of guy you love to hate him, and you want him to get his comeuppance so bad. But will his uppance come? Well, I will spoil one thing, that Season 5 ends on a much happier note than Season 4 did. So that is giving a little something away. We continue to see a wonderful evolution of the students of both Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do. Of course, the ones from Cobra Kai being misled by Terry Silver. He has a grand plan, and you would wonder why a man who is so rich is so concerned about building dojos in the Valley in California. But they do kind of explain it, and it kind of makes sense once you know the character's personality a little bit more. So that is explained. But in the meantime, the Cobra Kai kids and the Miyagi-Do / Eagle Fang kids are still at each other's throats. They have several run-ins during the season. Of course, the highlights for the kids being Robbie, played by Tanner Buchanan, Cholu Marduena, who plays Miguel. Their relationship is very much evolving over the season. They, of course, have never gotten along that well, and they do come to blows once again. I don't think it's going to be giving anything away, especially with the one picture there. And it seems that Johnny is right in the middle of it. Of course, Johnny, who is Robbie's biological father and Miguel's kind of surrogate father, he is dating Miguel's mother. And in fact, his relationship with Carmen, Miguel's mother, is evolving as well. There is an issue that has arisen this season between the two of them that is going to be very influential on young Johnny, and he is going to have to get his stuff together fast. But it is good to see him kind of growing, and William Zabka just he has got playing that character down to a science, and he is just charming in his being uncomfortable with the modern day. He's still definitely firmly entrenched in the 80s, and they do kind of poke fun at that a little bit. One of the funny gags they do is he's trying to earn a little extra money by doing a DoorDash type of activity. He's not exactly that successful with it. Of course, beyond Robbie and Miguel, Samantha LaRusso, played by Mary Mauser, and Peyton List, her Tori, still have their issues, not only with each other, but also separately. Samantha feels responsible for losing last year because she lost to Tori, and Tori's victory is very much tainted because she knows that Terry Silver bought the referees, so she is not exactly enjoying the fact that she is Cobra Kai's star pupil. And they're all kind of undertaking that journey. Robbie is also trying to talk to Kenny of the Cobra Kai, the kid that was bullied last year, who has turned into quite the bully himself, and just trying to reach the Cobra Kai kids to let them know Terry Silver is not who they think he is. Of course, the adults of the show are definitely also having their issues. Daniel LaRusso is having family troubles with his wife because she wants him to let things go and for them just to have a normal family relationship, a normal summer. But Daniel won't let things go, which causes a rift between them. We do see the return of Mike Barnes, the bad boy of karate from Karate Kid 3, played by Sean Kanan once again. Where his loyalties lie, that is an interesting little story. He's not in it as much as I would have liked, but I really thought he made the most of his time on the series. And of course, Kreese is behind bars because Terry Silver framed him, and that is another continuing storyline that is kind of being addressed throughout the show. Overall, season 5 once again is wonderful storytelling. It hits all the nostalgia buttons wonderfully. The characters are evolving. They are fun to watch. They definitely strike an emotional chord with the fans, or at least this fan. They certainly do. You root for the good guys. You hope the bad guys redeem themselves, and you hope the baddest of them all does get what's coming to him. I will say, like I said, the good guys do end up on the upsweep at the end. So that is very gratifying. That's another feel good aspect of season 5. I highly, highly recommend Cobra Kai season 5. If you are a fan of Cobra Kai and you've been watching it since the first season, and if you've really stuck to it and you've been waiting for this season with bated breath, I do not think you will be disappointed at all. Are there a few issues? A little bit. There were some character issues, I thought, with Daniel LaRusso being more gullible than he should have been. There was one episode where I thought he just acted out of sorts. Now, it could be said he did that to give his opponent a bit of a false sense of security. I don't know. It just seemed like if it was that, it was a poor time to do it. So I kind of had a little problem with that aspect of the story. And that was just very, very small issue that I had. Overall, great direction, uh, great fight choreographies, just a wonderful, perfect balance of drama and comedy and action. This truly is a show that has it all. Plus, if you're someone like me who grew up in the 80s and remembers these movies when they came out, it's definitely going to pluck at those um, memory strings and those heartstrings. It's 4.5, easy 4.5 stars. Like I could have gone 5, but I did have those few issues, just some very minor ones. Uh, to hit anything over 4 stars, something's got to be really good, and this came close to 5. Cobra Kai season 5 definitely well worth the watch, fans. You're not going to be disappointed. I don't believe so. If you are, I'd like to know what your issue was, because if you like seasons 1 through 4, this is definitely still going. Great setup for next season, which I do know they are doing a season 6. I'm not sure if that's going to be the last or if they're going to try to keep it going. But the last 10 minutes definitely set up next season, and I'm already looking forward to it. I just can't wait already. I hope it comes quickly like this season did. We didn't have to wait too long for this one. I'm so glad they got it out as soon as they did. So, 4.5 stars, thumbs up, however you look at it, it's fantastic. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, Big Al Presents, I really hope you do so. More reviews, rewatches, and rambles in the weeks and months to come. If you like this video, and I really hope you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it around with those who you know who like the show and may have already seen it and just want to hear some guy gush about how much he enjoyed it. Uh, and whatever you're watching tonight, be it Cobra Kai if you haven't seen it yet, or if you have seen it, whatever you do find out there to kind of watch, I'm hoping you enjoy it. Never watch anything that you don't want to watch or you are watching just to hate on. The term hate watch is really getting used a lot these days, and I hate that practice. If you want to watch something, watch it to enjoy it, and watch it because you want to love it, not because you're looking to hate it. Hope everyone has a great day, and until next time, take care. Goodbye.